the amount you pay for your federal taxes are not a tax deduction. My name is Tony Cameron with TLDR Accounting, and we help therapists in private practice with tax and accounting services. So, federal taxes, everyone pays them, right? We know everyone pays them. You make estimated tax payments each quarter at the end of the year. Hopefully you don't owe anything when you file your tax return. We get a lot of questions about where does that federal tax payment go in QuickBooks. People just automatically assume that they can use it to offset their income, and straight up, the amount you pay for federal taxes is not deductible, right? It does not show up on your profit and loss statement. It's not a deduction to offset your income, right? It's not considered deductible, right? State taxes are. So if you're in a state where you have state income tax on your business income, that is a business deduction. It's reasonable, ordinary, it's necessary, you're good there. But federal taxes themselves are called out as not being deductible. So a big part of this is because, say, you're making estimated tax payments, they end up getting applied to next year. Reconciling that is going to be difficult. In addition, it's the federal government, and the IRS can be like, no, these aren't deductible, and they're not, right? So in QuickBooks, if you are paying your federal taxes, they're either going to be an adjustment to show that they're not coming off of the P&L if you're a bigger business, or we'll mark them as a distribution for federal taxes. So they'll get moved to the balance sheet equity section, and we'll keep track of them there. So every time you make a payment, you just got to classify it correctly in QuickBooks and it'll go there. The biggest red flag we see is we're reviewing a P&L and the licenses of taxing categorization classification, that account is through the roof. And so we start digging in there and we see payments to the IRS. And we're like, oh, gotta reclassify, oh, gotta reclassify, oh, gotta reclassify. And obviously then your net income goes up a lot. And everyone's like, oh, I thought those were deductible, or I didn't know where to put them. And we're like, nope, they go here. They're not a tax deduction. This is just how it is. It is just one thing to keep track of, right? Like, they don't go in taxes and licensing. You should create an account that says it's for federal taxes. That way you know how much you've paid. Keeping track of those is super important. When you do make those tax payments, we always recommend you make them online. Make sure you save your confirmation. In addition, when you are recording it in QuickBooks, make sure in the detail section you can put a note saying this was for 2020 Q1, this was for 2021 Q2. That way it's easier to tie back to the payments that you made during the year, because things get a little weird because Q4 is due in January, and is that being applied to the correct year or not? Hopefully you found this helpful. If so, subscribe below.